Good afternoon and welcome into this Tuesday edition of your WBON TV Live at 5 newscast. I'm Michael Watkins filling in for Gwendolyn Morton here on this Tuesday edition with a lot of information to get to you here on the newscast today. Like the Magoffin County schools, they posted an update about the tragic crash that happened yesterday. We also have an update to the ongoing Sophia Rosing story, and the Kentucky Supreme Court is holding hearings about this past election's constitutional Amendment 2. But first, in our lead story of the day, as we have breaking news coming into the news desk at airtime, a state-housed inmate being held in the Madison County Detention Center walked away from work release from the Madison County Animal Shelter this morning around 9 a.m. Ricky Sloan has been identified as the escapee by WBON TV, and the suspect is still at large. Kentucky State Police are investigating and heading up the search. If you have seen Sloan or know of his whereabouts, please contact KSP Post 7. Well, an accident earlier this afternoon on I-75 shut down both the south and northbound lanes in Rockcastle County for some time. The accident occurred just after noon, and the slick roadways are considered to be a factor. It was almost 3 hours later before all traffic resumed moving on I-75. Miraculously, no one was injured in the crash. Kentucky State Police Post 11 out of London is investigating. Well, today, the Madison County Health Department announced a spike in COVID cases locally again, resulting in Madison County moving into the yellow region of severity. The health department urges masking again and visiting their website or Facebook page for more on what this means for you and how you can better protect not only yourself, but those around you as well. Today, the Magoffin County Schools Twitter page tweeted out an update to the tragic accident that occurred yesterday that left 18 students and one bus driver in the hospital. The school says that they are pleased to report that 11 of the students that had been treated and have been released from the hospital. The remaining students and driver are still hospitalized with varying injuries. They say we are doing our best to support and communicate with each of these families during this time. The accident is still under investigation with the Kentucky State Police. The Magoffin County Schools request that you please continue to keep everyone in your thoughts and prayers. On an ongoing story that we have been covering here at WBON, former University of Kentucky student Sophia Rosing, who went viral for assaulting a student worker, was back in court today. Sophia Rosing appeared for a preliminary hearing, but she decided to waive that right. Today's hearing would be to determine if there was probable cause that Rosing committed the crimes she is accused of. Rosing has been charged with public intoxication, disorderly conduct, assault, and assaulting a police officer. Police reports say that after officers arrived, Rosing assaulted an officer while she was being detained. After that arrest, Rosing unenrolled from the University of Kentucky, and since then, university officials have said that she is permanently banned from campus and not eligible to re-enroll at the school. Rosing's case now goes before a Fayette County grand jury, which will determine whether to indict Rosing on each of her charges. Well, the Kentucky State Police Post London is investigating a fatal collision that occurred on West KY Highway 635 in the Science Hill area of Pulaski County at approximately 9:40 a.m. yesterday morning. The initial investigation indicates that a 2000 Peterbilt semi operated by Fred Hasty Jr., is 66 years old, of Bethel Ridge, Kentucky, was traveling west on KY 635 when he lost control of his vehicle and collided into a 2015 Kia operated by Benjamin L. Durham III, 61 years old, of Danville. Mr. Haste sustained fatal injuries in the collision and was pronounced deceased at the scene by the Pulaski County Coroner's Office. Mr. Durham was transported to the Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital, where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Drugs and alcohol are not suspected factors in the crash. The investigation is being conducted by Kentucky State Police Post 11 Trooper Shane Bowling. He was assisted at the scene by Post 11 personnel, Pulaski County EMS, Science Hill Fire Department, and the Pulaski County Coroner. The Richmond Police Department is looking for a suspect involved with a theft. According to a Facebook post posted today by the Richmond Police Department, Police Officer Atkins is looking for the people in these images. If you can identify these subjects or have any additional information on these suspects, you are asked to contact the Richmond Police Department by emailing aatkin@richmond.ky.us, or if you would like to call, you can call the phone number 859-624-4776. The Georgetown Police Department is also asking for your help in identifying or locating this vehicle that you can see on your screen. This vehicle was involved in a hit and run at Tractor Supply last Thursday, and they are looking for the driver. If you have any information, you can contact Sergeant Duke at 502-863-7820 with information, and you can remain anonymous if you call. Well, the Kentucky Supreme Court is holding a hearing over this past election's right to an abortion vote. Labeled as Constitutional Amendment 2 on the Kentucky ballot, the amendment failed by roughly 5 percentage points. This vote is now going in front of the Kentucky Supreme Court. The opposition to the vote is being spearheaded by the Kentucky Attorney General's Office. The attorneys of the Louisville Women's Clinic and the ACLU are pushing back against the Attorney General's Office. The justices have not yet reached a decision on this issue, and no time frame for a decision has been announced. This is an ongoing story here in the state of Kentucky, and we will bring you more information and the details as they become available. And a homicide on Yellowstone Parkway in Lexington is being investigated by the Lexington Police Department. The LPD reports that around 9:10 a.m. this morning, officers were dispatched to the 2800 block of Yellowstone Parkway for reports of shots fired in the area. Officers arrived on scene and located a male victim suffering from a gunshot wound in front of an apartment building. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene, and the suspect in the shooting allegedly fled the scene before police arrived. This is another ongoing investigation being performed by the Lexington Police Department. If you have information on this incident, the LPD asks that you call 859-258-3600, or you can also drop an anonymous tip by calling the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers at 859-253-2020. And the Richmond Park and Recreation Department received several departmental awards following the Kentucky Recreation and Parks Society's annual conference and trade show. Richmond Parks and Recreation Program Coordinator Elizabeth Foster was given the Young Professional of the Year Award. Aaron Moore, the Director of the Rec Administration, was awarded the Presidential Citation Award, and the department as a whole received the Department of the Year Award for their respective class. Make sure to check out the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department's Facebook page for more information on their upcoming programs and events. We'll step aside for our first commercial break here on the Newscast. We appreciate you tuning us in. Lots more to get to, including that weather. Man, it was cold and wet today. We'll have the latest forecast for you when we come back here on WBON TV, Channel 9.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center.
We're starting out $20 an hour. We have 8 paid holidays, 120 hours of sick time and vacation time a year. When you work a holiday, you actually make double pay. Our retirement is at 25 years. If you start out at 21, you'll be fully retired at 46, 25, fully retired at 50. Fayette County Detention Center is an amazing place to work.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Back here on your Live at 5 newscast, Michael Watkins here with you on this Tuesday edition, where today it was cold and wet outside. Right now it's 43 degrees here in downtown Richmond. With an update and the details on the upcoming weather, here is WBON TV meteorologist Susie Martin.
From the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Susie Martin. We are drying out tonight as we are tracking a departing low pressure system. Some lingering sprinkles though and cloud cover, but really the big story is the cold. We have a very frigid week ahead. And in fact, we've got a highly anomalous cold that's been feeding into much of the lower 48, and we're going to feel the impacts of this. So taking a look at the national scale here, the purple blobs indicating where we are looking at, again, anomalously cold air. We've got this shot here, and we'll continue to track yet another round coming in later this week, and through the end of the week, actually, we're kind of locked in this very cold pattern as we continue to see Arctic blasts from Canada. Now, as we head into tonight, we've got mostly cloudy conditions, rain threats diminishing though. We may get some areas of fog and mist. A few lingering sprinkles really cannot be ruled out, but the overall rain threats diminishing as we've got the low tracking out to the east. Cloud cover, though still very much dominant, and we've got some wraparound moisture that could translate into some brief sprinkles. Noting maybe some flurries to our north. I don't think that's going to come to fruition here locally, and certainly not worried about any accumulating snow at this time. But definitely an indication of the cold air that's in place. So as we take a look at our Wednesday morning, we get down to 33 degrees for tonight. Irvine down to 34. Very cold conditions tomorrow. Our hourly breakdown really showing how chilly we are throughout the entire day, briefly getting to around 40 by the early afternoon. But that's really about it. In fact, for Lancaster and to Stanford, Harrodsburg, we're stuck in those upper 30s. We've got a dry stretch of weather ahead, but again, it's the bitter cold that's going to be the big topic this week. Highs only in the mid-30s Friday and into our weekend, with some recovery expected early next week.
Thanks, Susie. And folks, don't forget, for weather all the time, you'll find it on Channel 9 online. You can check out our Facebook page. It's WBON TV, or you can head on over right now to WBONTV.com. The Laurel County Sheriff's Department is asking for the public's help in identifying a suspect who stole a purse from a business off Hawk Creek Road, about 5 miles west of London. The theft happened on Sunday at 2:15 p.m. If you have any information about the pictured subject here and the vehicle that he drove, you are asked to please call the Laurel County Sheriff's Office at 606-864-6600. Again, you can see the post up there on our screen right now. That phone number again, 606-864-6600. And the Madison County Sheriff's Department reports responding to a domestic dispute in progress in the nighttime hours of the Boone Way area. Dispatch advised that the female was identified as 45-year-old Donna Warren and the male as 52-year-old Chad Warren. Upon arrival, police reportedly made contact with Donna Warren, who stated that when Chad arrived home from and allegedly opened his car door into her, she then continued stating that she allegedly pushed it back into him. Donna then claimed to have locked out Chad by pressing the garage button door. According to her statement in the citation, this caused Chad to start recording her. Donna stated eventually they went into the house and continued fighting. Donna reportedly stated that at one point Chad pinched her chest. Both Chad and Donna were arrested and on charges of assault, 4th degree. Well, Agricultural Commissioner Dr. Ryan Quarles is encouraging hunters to combat food instability by donating their venison to the Hungry program this deer season. The Hunger Initiative is a statewide hunger relief program dedicated to providing healthy sources of protein to fellow Kentuckians. Quarles has made reducing hunger in both urban and rural parts of Kentucky a priority during his time as Ag Commissioner. Last deer hunting season, Kentucky hunters for the Hungry donated 1,911 deer to the program, which resulted in a total of 73,651 pounds of ground venison, equaling roughly 294,604 meals. That's a lot of meals, folks. If you want more information on how to help, visit the kyagr.com or kynhunters4thehungry.info. We appreciate you joining us here on the newscast. Folks, let's step aside for another quick commercial break. Lots more to get to, including an update on sports when we come back. That's on the other side of this commercial break here live on WBON TV, Channel 9.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Trucktown, USA.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. you can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@wbontv.com or message us on WBON TV Facebook.
Back here on WBON TV's Live at 5 newscast. Well, the Madison Central High School dance team competed over the weekend in the KHSAA Region 3 competition and finished runner-up in the game day, pom, and jazz divisions. Madison Southern's dance team was also in the competition and advanced to the state in the hip-hop category. Last night on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, Samantha and I were joined by some members of the Berea College men's basketball team who recently started off their season 2-1. Austin Newton was hired as the head coach basically right before the season started, and even though his coaching staff did a very good job of kind of acquainting themselves with their players, they've already had a big impact on this new crop of Berea College Mountaineers.
We basically had no time, so as soon as we got there, especially me, I was later edition, so we didn't have a ton of time to get ready to prepare, but we were super excited, and just, you know, honestly, whenever we met the guys, or whenever I met the guys personally especially, it kind of all went away, and it became about them so quickly, and I know that's exactly who Coach Newton is, that it made the transition easy. They've made it feel like home the whole time, so we can talk about like getting stuff in. We have a season to figure that out. And I think we're doing pretty well so far. But yeah, just the guys have made it so unbelievably fun so far, and it's been a great start.
This team, though, it seemed like you guys are clicking early on, which is kind of crazy considering all the changes you all went through and the shuffling right before the season started.
I think we came in like as freshmen, like you said. We came in, didn't know anything, didn't know how the college worked, didn't know how everything was going to work. And then they came in, they took us under their wing. The seniors and juniors took us under their wing, so it kind of just all flowed into everything. We all became just a big family, and we are here. We are right now.
It's kind of like what Andrew said. It's just like our teammates that really came in and made us feel like a part of a family. And then when the coaches came, they just added on to it and made us feel like one.
We really didn't experience Coach Hemingway, but off the bat, Coach Newton, you know, he's a very energetic guy. He loves defense.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if y'all seen a lot of Berea last year, but the energy just wasn't there. Like I said, defense wasn't there. It's kind of a 1v5. You know, it was kind of a every man for themselves. So we're really a team. We're really a family this year. He's really got a system in place, and like I said, our defense has picked it up like a bunch from last year. You know, we really come out with a defensive mindset, and first 2 games, obviously, like honestly, it was kind of a defensive team. You know, a lot of teams just, you know, we got to play defense and we win.
Yeah.
But with us, it's kind of, we got to hit shots and we win.
Yeah.
Our defense has been there. So with Coach Newton, he really loves defense, and like I said, he's very energetic. So.
Same question, Anthony, to you.
Yeah, just backing off what Bryce said, just the family environment that he brings, the energy that he brings, comes in with a positive attitude every day, and his energy is infectious from managers to coaches to players. So just the culture change that he brought in has been a great thing for Berea, and we're going to have a great season this year.
You can go back and check out the entirety of the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show last night on our WBON TV Facebook page and YouTube channel. And if you've never been to a game at the Seabury Center at Berea College, I encourage you to do so. You can check out the Berea College Athletics page for more information and a schedule of their upcoming home games. Also, folks, we've already been getting messages asking about our potential coverage of the Madison Central football game on Friday night. We've been told we can come, but there's still a few kinks that have got to be worked out for the upcoming game. We'll have more details on that on tomorrow's newscast. We'll step aside for one more commercial break, more to get to when we come back on Live at 5 here on WBON TV Channel 9.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. I've been doing repair work for over 3 decades. Not only do we carry a large supply of Kentucky agate, we also have several lines of natural gemstones. We carry everything from small diamond earrings to large 3.5 carat studs. We have pearl necklaces and pearl earrings. We carry a large supply of gold hoops. 108 East Main Street in downtown Richmond, Kentucky. We're nationally known, we're locally owned.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Thanks for joining us back here on the Live at 5 newscast. Michael Watkins here with you. Grindle and Morton will be back in the anchor chair tomorrow. We do want to remind you, though, folks, with the holidays quickly approaching, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet's Office of Highway Safety, they're providing Thanksgiving travelers important life-saving reminders to buckle up and put the phone down, basically. Over the past decade, distracted driving has become one of the leading causes of vehicle crashes on our nation's roads. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, while anything that takes a driver's eyes off the road, hands off the wheel, or mind off the task of driving is a hazard, texting and use of the phone while driving is especially risky because it combines all 3 types of distraction: visual, manual, and cognitive. Data from the KOHS shows that each year in Kentucky, distracted driving results in more than 50,000 crashes, more than 15,000 injuries, and approximately 200 deaths. According to the KOHS, each year in Kentucky, more than half of those killed in motor vehicles are not wearing a seatbelt. If you'd like more information, you can visit the kyhighwaysafety.com website. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for joining us here on Live at 5 on WBON TV, where every local story starts here.